When I went to culinary school and just started cooking, I realized that I wanted to make people smile. And it just kind of rolled from there. It was this drug that I had to feed of making people smile. And it just kept on going. Like, I'm fortunate in my life, I give taste memories. I don't put zeros and ones in a sequential order so your phone works. I don't do your taxes, I don't pull teeth. I give taste memories. And that to me is powerful. Whether it's a wedding, whether it's somebody's graduating, a birthday, a special moment in somebody's life, food helps shape those moments. And as a culinarian, I get to be part of that. And that to me was the goal, to just continue down that road of education, growing, making people smile. There is an addiction to the excitement that is part of our industry, right? And I don't think anybody talks about that part. There's the addiction to the rush, the push, the speed of the kitchen. And it's not an unhealthy addiction. It's what makes us tick as hospitality folks. It's seeing the hum of the room, the guests smiling, and paying attention to the flow and feeling. It's just a different part of the day. When I got my first chef's position, like real chef of a restaurant, all I wanted was to be the chef's restaurant. I wanted to have that restaurant that every chef, when they came to town, wanted to come because they knew they were gonna see something different. And I just started pushing boundaries. I think everybody wants validation in what they do, right? Everybody wants to feel like they're doing a good job. I think creatives, craftspeople, culinarily, you like to see people enjoy what you're doing. It's personal. Cooking is personal, right? I will tell you that I was part of the world before social media started, right? And I was in it from the beginning of social media and the uptick to where we are now, which is a whole new chaotic world, right? Around social media and food. It's very difficult. There's different ways to achieve that dopamine hit from feeling like you're creating something and pushing. But it's hard. So I find different outlets to receive it. For myself, I'm never looking for a pat on the back, right? Like, I don't need somebody to come and tell me I'm doing a great job. I'm never looking for that. But if I see a guest in the dining room have the aha moment, like that taste memory goes off, and that's the thing. The taste memory that you click with somebody else. And I think the perfect example of that was the movie Ratatouille, when he had that moment and he tastes the ratatouille and it's like, it brings him back. That is, seeing a guest have that is cool. It's really powerful. And that can't happen every day. So how do I deal with that? I mean, now I do charitable work. I mean, I've always done charitable work, but I ride my bike. It allows me to think clearly, like average 50 miles a day, minimum. But that gives me clarity to focus on things that are important. The biggest task I've ever had is being a parent. Because it's the complete unknown. You can say opening a restaurant's the hardest thing you've ever done. And everybody will say that. This was so hard. Oh my God. You know what you're getting into. You've done it before. You know how to cook breakfast. You know how to do room service. It's just figuring it out. It's torquing and turning what you already know, right? The measure of our success is how we deal with problems. Okay, you're a parent. Where's the fucking handbook? Who's gonna teach you how to do these things? Yes, there's a million books, but everyone tells you how to parent differently. You gotta figure it out yourself. And that, to me, to this day, still is the hardest job I've ever had. Most rewarding. Food is this all-encompassing, amazing thing. There's so many different bits, culturally, ethnically, there's techniques all across the world that I'm enamored with that I'll never quite be able to grasp. I still struggle every day with a pizza dough that I'm happy with. I fuck with it all the time. Like, I can't get it the way I want. But everybody has their mastering craft, like everybody figures that out. Like, I know where my talents lie and my strengths lie, and I know where my weaknesses are. I'm just a cook. That's it. Like, I still wear a black and white stripe apron because it's a Comey apron and it means I'm learning. I don't do it for fashion. I don't do it for function, other than the fact that I'm just learning. I learn every day. I learn from dishwashers. I learn from prep cooks. I learn from line cooks. I learn from bad meals. I learn from good meals. I'm growing still to this day. And I think the moment that I forget that is when I've really screwed up. What I'm really excited about, specifically with the collective, and it's really for me about the sustainability aspect of wearing right now, and their thought on how can we maximize food to its full potential and putting the least amount of food in the bin. We have, and I'm a huge proponent of No Kid Hungry, right? There 1 in 8 children go to school in the need of food every day. With this initiative that's being put forward by Wearing, I'm so excited because it's talking about not wasting. We have this food in this country. We can feed kids. So let's learn how to maximize everything, not only for flavor, but for nutritional purposes, and feed everybody. Pushing this to the whole culinary community needs to be heard. And I think Wearing doing this is going to open a lot of people's eyes.